Okay, back again guys. The fuselage, I glued in all the hooks and glued the parts together. I did make a mistake. As you can see, I glued these hooks upside down. Silly me. Fortunately, they fit together. I don't know how, but they do. They're fit together and locked in, so that's fine. On each one of these, and I print these with a web in between like this. And I do this to try and stop banding at the top, because if you just try and print that, you get a lot of movement, whereas if you print them both together, you don't get as much movement and less banding. So it's easy enough to do. This is on the ailerons, the flaps, and the front slats, and the elevator, and horizontal stabilizer. Really, all you have to do is take a sharp knife, just run it down. A couple of times, just very carefully, right up the edge. And do that with all the, and they'll just snap cleanly off like that, and then you can just simply sand any bit of excess that's on there. You can just sand off and make an outfit. Okay, to carry on with the fuselage. I glued these ends into the ends of the horizontal stabilizer. For the elevator, we have to glue these little ends into there. I'm not going to waste time gluing these in, but these will be glued into there. And then into the other end of the elevator, we glue these two halves together. I'll do that there. There are a couple of holes through here to, if you want to put a little pin in to line these two up. I don't have anything, unfortunately, I can use, so I'm just going to glue these two halves together. It would be better if you had a pin and just a little bit of, I think I made the holes about 2 mil, so a little bit of 2 mil wire or something, just to line these two up, to make gluing them together a little bit easier. I've glued them together, they're not perfect, but they're nearly good. I think a little bit of sanding and then fixing. Okay, now this glues into the end of there, making sure that the control arm is down, like so, and same with that one. Like so, and again, I think. I didn't put a tube through there to line these up, but I guess you can just put them on the bench, make sure it's nice and flat, that way and that way. And again, I'm not going to go gluing all these parts together. I'm sure I'm not teaching how to suck eggs. So that's the elevator. The same with the tail fin. Just glue the top. This part is separate. Glue the top into the tail fin, and then these little pieces go again be glued in there. One there and one there. Glued into place. They're the hinges for the rudder. The rudder just has this hinge piece glued into the rudder itself, and then the rudder will hinge there with about a 2mm, I think 1.5 or 2mm. You can either use a carbon fibre rod or a piece of piano wire, or I don't have anything here at present. I will have, and so that's the hinge for the rudder. The hinge for the elevator. The elevator's one. Again, make sure you get the down, the right side up. The elevator will fit in there. I do have a piece of 3mm too. It's quite tight in there. That'll be the elevator, and then over there you'll fit the little stabiliser there. That will screw into there, screw onto there, and screw onto the bottom of there. And that's the centre. That's the centre hinge there. For the elevator. And that's a control horn with the control rod will run through there, like so. Okay guys, the wings, well, I'm sure everybody knows how to glue wings together, but I'll just run quickly through the wings. The wings have got have this end cap that will need that little piece there. This little piece here, trimming out, there, trimming out for the that will be glued into the end, like so. You can use when we glue these together, make sure you use the carbon fibre to keep everything in line. The wingtip goes there, like so. And then we have this little piece here. Now that fits in there and is glued into place. Same way with that one. And then they fit in the end. Like that. And then the slats fit between there with little spaces that fit there. So the slats, the front slats will fit like that between Again, I got these hooks the long way around, but now they fit quite nicely. Now, the nose, and again, the nose has a, that will be glued in there. The nose cone. Like so. And the motor mount can fit in there, and depending on the length of your motor, it can be moved backwards or forwards, in there before you glue it in place. 10mm by 2mm magnets to hold the hatch in place. Slide the carbon fibre rod in to lock everything together. And there the wind will slide together. So this is the lock for that'll go on there. And lock into place, and then a couple of screws, one there, to hold the wing in place. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye now.